So today I want to talk about the concept of appreciation. I actually got the idea to talk about this when I woke up this morning and unfortunately my throat was really sore. It kind of annoyed me, but it didn't hinder my day too much. Today was going to be a rest day from the gym anyway. I didn't have too much planned, but that's what kind of gave me the idea to talk about it. And that might sound kind of weird, like how would a sore throat link back to being appreciative? Well, here's the thing. I'm just happy it's not strep throat or a stomach bug or some type of like actual fever, and it could be a whole lot worse. So for that, I'm thankful. But let's look at the bigger picture. How can appreciation actually save your life? I'm a firm believer that if you are an appreciative person, then you will be 10 times happier than someone who isn't. And let me explain that. When you're appreciative, you're focused on what's here in the present instead of what you want and what you don't have yet. It makes you happy about the good things that you have going for you, the good people you have around you. I know a lot of people go through hard times, but if you're watching this video, chances are you have a lot to appreciate in life. Think about the people who don't even have access to the internet, let alone food every day. There's a lot of people out there, are millions of people who don't get to eat every day and, struggle to even get water. People on the other side of the world that they have to live in, not too great of conditions. While I feel like we over here kind of take it for granted all the time. I always like to take time to appreciate that I was born in a good country with a good family and I have everything I need. I also really like to be thankful for, this might sound kind of crazy, but like my arms and my legs. There are people out there born without arms and legs. Maybe they're missing one or the other, but it's a real thing. It might not be the most common thing in the world, but it does happen to people. And like, what if it happened to me? I'm very thankful that it didn't, and that I can use my body and be physical, the way I'm supposed to be. And that's just a big thing for me. As rare as it may be, I don't know how rare it is to be born without a limb, but I know it's not common. But either way, that's something I think about a lot. If you take a look around and look at your family and your home and the fact that you can eat food and water every day, it'll make every other part of your life so much better. Because let's say something bad does happen to you and you're going through a hard time. If you're somebody who already doesn't appreciate things and you feel like you've got it worse than anyone, when something bad happens to you, you're probably not going to handle that too well. But if you're somebody who appreciates the life you have, the health, the family, the home that you live in, and something bad does happen, then you're going to be able to handle that a whole lot better than someone who does, or someone who doesn't appreciate it, I should say. And I feel like it goes without saying that you're going to be a whole lot happier. Like, yeah, some things you might feel like are a given, but if you really sit down and think about what you have that you possibly maybe couldn't have in another life, and you realize how thankful you are for all of that, then I feel like that'll make you a way happier person. And I feel like you are more likely to be a good person towards others if you already appreciate what you have, which in turn makes the world a better place. It's almost like a big snowball effect. You're in a good mood, you're appreciative, so you do good for others, and they do the same, and it just keeps going and going. I mean, like, what, as a society, what more could we want? And all of that could give you more of a purpose. I mean, maybe you're feeling down, but whatever you are, you just have to remember the good things that you do have, and your family, and everything good you have going for you. And that'll overall increase your self-worth, and it'll just make you feel better about yourself. A big thing nowadays, online especially, is seeing all these multimillionaires. You see them every day online, and a lot of people think, wow, like, I wish I had that. I wish I could live that lifestyle. But you take a step back and look at what you do have, and maybe you won't feel so envious. I mean, it's only natural to want certain things in life, and, sometimes you do want what others have. But you just always have to remember that you could have nothing. It could be a whole lot worse. I just think it all leads back to positivity, being happy, being a good person. I think everybody should strive for that. I think the world would be such a better place if, everyone was thankful and positive. Everyone would get along so much better. Obviously, that might be, on a larger scale, that might not be too likely to ever happen. We live in a pretty crazy world. But hypothetically, think about that. And if you're someone who feels down a lot, do this. Go sit in silence for 5-10 minutes and think about maybe 10-15 things that you have that you're thankful for. Whether that's people or relationships or, your home or the fact that you can eat every day. Because like I said, it's what we do. If you're watching this video, odds are you eat food every day, you drink water every day. But it's just the truth that people out there don't. And that's something we have that we have to appreciate while we do. So yeah, that is kind of my thought process on the concept of appreciation. It's something I'd say I'm pretty passionate about, and I think everyone else should be too. If you have any takeaways from this video, please let me know, and please leave a like on it for the algorithm. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.